Hey guys, this is Tarot by Riri, and today we have a reading about what your higher guides are trying to tell you for this year, for the rest of this year of 2020. So, for pile number 1, we have the black thread. So again, how these work is you choose which pile you feel most drawn to. You can pick several. And so I've added threads to kind of help you decide which one you feel more drawn to. So whichever color that sticks out to you, or if a pile seems more like something about it is speaking to you, just choose that pile. I'm going to try to add timestamps at the comments of this section. If I don't, please don't hate me. But yeah, so we have 5 different piles to choose from. So now, once again, there's pile number 1, which is the black thread. And then pile number 2, which is the green thread. I hope it's coming off green in the camera, but it's green. Then pile number 3 is this kind of like grayish brown thread. Pile number 4 is a yellow thread. Coming. Okay, it's a yellow thread. It's bright and sunny. And then pile number 5 is the red thread. So now I'm going to start off with pile number 1. So if you chose pile number 1, this is your reading. So this would be the black thread. Okay. So we're going to start off with your 3 tarot cards first before we get into the oracle cards. So you have the Ace of Wands, the 4 of Swords, and the Lovers. So this year might be a time to connect with, might be your year to find your soulmate. I think, I feel that from the cards, you're getting a lot of, like, positivity. And I feel like it's interesting because it's like you have like this grasp, and I associate wands with spiritual power. So maybe you'll get a grasp on your spiritual power. You'll like tune into what your spirit guides are saying, and then it'll translate to you quickly moving, because 4 of Swords is like fast paced into the Lovers. So maybe it could be 4 months from now, or I would say 4 weeks even, that you will reach maybe an exciting new connection. Oh, sorry, this way. And yeah, they're all upright and they're so pretty. Oh, so the angels are saying this season, this is gonna be a good season. It might be, I really get a lot of like love vibes, you know? With like the cards together, definitely a lot of love vibes. But like, you know, I feel like you're really getting a handle on your spiritual self, and maybe this is like how you're connecting through tarot cards, through readings. You're starting to learn how to tune into your higher selves, and like you're gonna grasp the messages they give to you. And like even here, he's holding the sword in the 4 of Swords. Like you can see he's holding it, and I feel like you're gonna like keep holding your power that way. With swords, I find it's like kind of strength, and like this is like, of course, my interpretation of the cards, but I feel like he's holding on to this strength, and like you've got your spiritual power, now you've got your strength, and so you can finally make that right connection. Like this is the season of love, which is so exciting. And if you're living in a warm place, like it's interesting because swords is associated with winter, and wands is more summer in a sense. But I kind of see like this transition, like maybe for the rest of this year, you're transitioning, like went from the summer where you master your spiritual strength, and like throughout the fall and winter, you could be like like starting to like meditate into like solitary, because he does look also solitary, so you could be solitary like meditating on your strength, and then in the spring, because it looks all springy with the flowers and everything. But it could also be winter because it's white roses, and I think the white roses kind of seem like snow. So I think this winter will be where you meet the one, or a really good connection. Okay, so for your spirit animal for this season, we have the armadillo spirit, and then for your angel oracle card, we have Ray. Oh, let me move this. Here, we'll move these up and move here. So, the armadillo spirit says to set healthy boundaries, which kind of makes me think maybe with the Four of Swords, it's kind of like he's kind of like setting his strength. So maybe that corresponds with each other, where the armadillo spirit is making sure like before you enter this good connection, make sure you set good boundaries for yourself. Like, don't just let anybody walk all over you, and really hone into your own strength and listen to yourself. You know, you've got the spiritual higher power on your side, and you really just need to tune into them. They will guide you the entire way. So really set healthy boundaries for yourself. And also, like, don't, like, you know, again, this could also be involved with, like, work-related things. Like, don't, you know, push yourself in a sense where you're, like, overly doing it. Like, you can also break your own boundaries. Like, you could be like, okay, well, I have to finish this, so I'm going to sacrifice my sleep or my health. So make sure you don't sacrifice your sleep or health. And make sure you set everything where, or like, don't goof off on too many things. Like, you still have to work on your school or work, and make sure you pay attention to those timings. That's a message I get a lot. Like, don't wander off in a sense, because it's easy. So make sure you have that discipline and set good boundaries for yourself, good routines. And then for Ray, we have yoga and exercise are essential to your well-being, peace of mind, and spiritual growth right now. So maybe like she's guiding you to be able to like fully grasp all your spiritual power. I feel like that's what she's doing, as well as like with the setting healthy boundaries. I feel like she's definitely telling you like, okay, you know, yoga and exercise are like good for your well-being. So it might be like time to set in some healthy positive things with like putting a routine exercise per week, and doing more physical things in order to you know, be beneficial to your health. Because, you know, respecting yourself is also about respecting your health, and your body has boundaries too, which I feel everyone should respect. So pay attention to that. That could be an interesting thing, that maybe yoga and exercise, and yoga really helps with your mental well-being, in like the sense that exercise and yoga always help with fixing like any, not fixing but per se, but saying like it really improves your like how you handle stress and how you deal with things. It raises your endomorphines, I think. That's what it's called, the endomorphines. So I definitely say, you know, get like, you are getting all these, like, definitely keep the thing about putting yoga, exercise, and to grow your spiritual and your strength. And make sure you set healthy boundaries. And maybe, you know, the Lover's card could also mean, if it's not a connection, that you're finally like becoming in tune with yourself. Like, you're loving yourself. So maybe like mentally there was a disconnect between your physical body, and now you're going to be connecting that way, which again leads to really good opportunities for yourself and relationships, because once you are reunited with your mental and physical, then you'll be able to really strong, like in a strong way, pursue different relationships and such. So yeah, those are your cards for this reading. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, please leave a like and a thumbs up. And yeah, if you want, please follow me on my Instagram at tarot_by Riri. And if you want any, and for private readings, all you have to do is DM my Instagram, and then I will schedule a time, and the prices are up on my Instagram. Thank you, guys. Hi, pile number 2. So if you chose pile number 2, the green thread, this is your reading. So first, we're going to start off with your tarot cards, what the divine has in store for you this year. And then we're going to go with your oracle cards, like what are the messages, which includes your spirit animal and your angel card. So let's see what you got for your first tarot card. Is you got the 4 of Swords. Oh, sorry, I'm 9 of Swords. I got the 4 Swords in the previous reading, so forgive me there. Then you have the 9 of Pentacles, and then you have the reverse 4 of Pentacles. So that's interesting. So I think so. Basically, maybe this year you had a rough start, and you might have felt like mocked and stuff, because I feel that energy where it was hard. This year was a really hard year, and you felt really like alone and isolated, and you felt like everybody was laughing at you and picking at you. So maybe early this winter or spring, you had this kind of feeling, and you were just really disheartened by everything. And so your spirit guides are there to tell you, like, hey, we're here. This is not everything. Like, these people aren't the only things in your life. Like, we're rooting for you to be happy and to get out of this and not to be sad anymore. So I get that message. Your spirit guides are here to help you through the worst of it and the best of it. Then, for the 9 of Pentacles, I feel like maybe presently you've, like, were able to get out of this sadness, and now you're kind of enjoying, maybe you're enjoying the solitary, the confinement and stuff. And so I feel like you're probably enjoying the benefits of, like, just getting time for yourself. And you see she's, like, kind of isolated from the world. So I think this is a time for you to, like, heal and enjoy this time to grow and heal yourself so that you're ready to face whatever comes to you in the future and get back into town. Of course. And then we have the reverse 4 of Pentacles. So for the reverse 4 of Pentacles, I still see it as, it's a very good card to me. I never read cards as, oh, this is a particularly bad card. So what I see is that, like, she's flipped upside down and she's resting. So maybe it's saying it's okay. At this point, it's time to stop resting. Like, in the future, it's time to, like, you know, you've got the 9 of Pentacles. You reaped your benefits. You still have, like, the stability, which Pentacles brings Earth, so stability. So it's time to, like, no longer rest. It's time to get up and get back out there and face the world again. So that's what I'm saying. Like, a big, like, okay, it's time to go out there. It's time to go back into town and, you know, show everyone what you're worth, because you're worth them a lot. You've got so much abundance, and, you know, possibly maybe you're working at home, so you would have achieved a lot of maybe financial success while you're at home, or saved up, because I know a lot of people, some people during quarantine saved up a lot of money, so maybe it's a good thing. Like, maybe you saved up and now you'll be able to, like, kind of reap those benefits when you go back. And really, like, take care of yourself. Like, you come first. Like, that's the whole thing. Don't listen to what others say about you. You're a beautiful person, and your guides are here to always help you with that. So let's see what animal, oh, did I put it in reverse? I don't read oracle cards in reversal, so no. Okay, so we have the Nightingale spirit, which says love is all around, which, oh, that's really sweet. Like, I like that. That's so sweet. I think your spirit guides are reassuring you. Like, they're there. They're here, and they're trying to blast it in your ears. Like, hey, we're here. We love you. You're going to be amazing, and we're going to support you through these, like, hard times, and make sure that you're okay and you're in the best place you can be. And your oracle card is, your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well cared for by God and the angels. So maybe anything with like maybe if there's any tragedy with someone or anything, this is kind of telling you that they are cared for in heaven, and that like if you do have children on earth, they are really cared for. So if you're stressing about your kids and the fears in life and stuff, they are protected. The angels are here and they're protecting them, and love is all around. So your angels are here to like help you and guide you, and they're going to make sure you're in the best possible position. So they just really want you to know that you're loved and you're in a safe place and protected by the angels. So really keep that in mind, that you're loved, okay? Like, there's so much like love here, and they're really just out here to like help you and just stay by your side and show you, hey, we're here, so pay attention. Ask them for little things like, hey, is if you love me, just like give me a little sign, like a feather, and you'll see like that they're there. They will come true, and they're really here to help you, I think, recuperate and from whatever bad things you went through earlier this year. They're here to get you back and heal you and make sure that you're able to face the world again. And maybe it's just like recovering from COVID too. Like, they're here to like, help you get through this entire quarantine and keep you going and wake you up and be like, hey, we're here, we love you. You're going to be able to keep doing, because I know the isolation has affected a lot of people. So you could also read it as like, hey, they're here to show you're not isolated. You're going to go back and we're going to be there. And there's so much love for you. So we are here. So remember that, because I'm sensing so much love. So cute. So yeah, this was your reading, pile number 4. If you liked it, please like and subscribe. And if you could follow my Instagram at Tarot by Riri, I will link it in the description. And yeah, for private readings, just DM me on Instagram. Thank you. Hello, pile number 3. If you chose the gray-brown thread, this is your reading. So, first we're going to start off with your tarot cards, which are the 10 of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the 2 of Cups. And these represent like what your guides are telling you about this year, about like your past, present, and future, what they have in store for you, and what's like the ultimate best thing. So maybe this year you might have been working a lot. You might have been working really hard, and might have feel like hard, oh, I'm burdened. But one thing about the 10 of Wands, it always leads to a good place. Like, your hard work is going to a good place. And if you see this, like, I think you have presently, you're the Page of Swords. So if you're a student returning to school and such, or just learning something, you're going to go up there. You're going to go up there. And so all of this hard work is going to keep boosting you. So maybe it's like a promotion from 10 of Wands to Page of Swords. I think, because I always think when you go from a 10 to a page, it's like, okay, now you've upgraded. And from Page of Swords, you upgrade to Knight, to a Queen and King. And so I feel like your hard work is paying off. And right now, and you're still learning, like, you're still under apprenticeship, but it's a lot easier now. Like, you're not having to carry all of those burdens and all of that work, and you're not over stressing anymore from the past. So right now, you're just like learning how to master the sword, how to master your strength. I associate swords with strength. And so then we have the 2 of Cups for your future, which kind of shows like maybe you're going to balance out, I think, your work with enjoying yourself. So it might be like, or maybe just like balance within yourself, because you've been like working so hard, but now it's time to learn how to balance inside yourself. And interesting enough, you have a lion here, so maybe I kind of get like a lot of fierce vibes from this, because Wands is fire, Swords is air, and Cups is water, but I feel like the lion represents Leo energy. So any Leos around? Maybe there's this season, this month is August, so this could be your year of like being all strong and moving the rewards, and making sure you also choose the right cup. Like, don't you choose the white over the white cup, you know? Make sure you choose what's right over what's wrong for yourself. Don't let all that hard work go to waste. And so now I'm gonna go into your oracle cards because it might help me understand further what they want you to know. So you actually got Archangel Raphael. I am helping you heal physical challenges in yourself and others. You are a healer like me. So this could say that if you're studying to be a healer and such, you're definitely on the right path and you're going to reap it and choose it. Like if you get a option, I would definitely go into healing work for this pile, because Archangel Raphael, he's like the ultimate healer angel. So that's amazing. And then we have the mouse spirit here. It's just tend to the small things. So, you know, while you might be working really, really hard to achieve all of these things, make sure you watch out for like little things like, am I getting enough sleep? And like pay attention to small little details, as well as like, yes, you have the big picture, and I think you're focused on the big picture very much so. And, you know, but like also make sure you watch out for those small little details. Like don't leave those out. But yeah, this is so cool. I feel like if you're working hard to be a healer, you're going to get it. You're here. The angel is, and whatever physical challenges, if you are doing a labor intensive job, you are going to be healed. And watch out for the small things. Like make sure you follow cautions, make sure you follow precautions. Obviously during COVID, we have to make sure to follow the pandemic rules. So yeah, that's really cool. And yeah, that's really nice. So I think like, cause like, especially cause I get a lot of fierce energy from this pile, a lot of like, strong energy. I definitely say like, make sure you don't get too caught up in it, and make sure you watch for the small things, tend to the small things, and take care of like, you know, your friends and stuff. I know like, maybe you're really like worked out, like working and stuff, and you're busy, but make sure you don't like lose your friends or family. Make sure they're not small things. They're important things. So like calling people up and just checking up is like maybe a small thing that could be a thing that you need to do more often and stuff. But yeah, this is awesome. I love that Archangel Raphael came out. He's here to help anyone looking to be a healer, and making sure he helps you from any physical challenges too. He's gonna relieve all your burdens here. You're gonna be burden free. So that's all in the past, and all that's left for you is to take the right cup or take the right decision in the future. And the angels are here to guide you and make sure you choose the right path. But yeah, so I'm going to end the reading there. So that's the reading for pile number 3. If you like this reading, please like and subscribe, leave a comment, and please follow me on my Instagram at Tower by Riri. I will link it in the description. For any private readings, just DM me on Instagram. And yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed this reading. If you did, please tune into other readings. And yes, thank you. Hi, pile number 4. If you chose the yellow thread, this is your reading. I love this yellow thread. I don't know, it just draws my attention so much. Like sunny, and I know it's like the last month of summer, but it's still like, still feels there. Like I'm still here in the heat of the moment. I still feel like there's still a lot more sunny days left here, especially I hope so, because we get a really big winter where I live. So yeah, bright. I always just feel such bright energy with yellow, and so maybe you guys were drawn to that. So first, we're gonna go through your tarot cards, which kind of represent like the overall year for you, your past, present, and future, and like what your guides are seeing and what they want for your future, what they are seeing for your present. So for your past, we have the Empress. For your present, we have the Four of Wands. And for your future, we have the Chariot. So this is interesting. So I like feel like this year might have been a really good year for you. Might continue to be a really good year for you. Because we started with the Empress, which is saying like you were feeling like on top of things, and you've got your game all in order. Everything's on like where it's supposed to be. Money, career, love wise. And then the Four of Wands kind of represents a union for me. So presently, if you're with like a spouse that you think or a new connection, this might be like this is like probably a union card for that. So any good relationships out here, or maybe it's to come shortly, a new union. So love is in the air. Interestingly enough, I got love is in the air for another pile too. So ooh, this might be current season of love. And so yeah, because and also like because it's the summer too with the Four of Wands, it's like maybe you're gonna be going to the marriage hall and stuff soon. And then I kind of see the Chariot, which in this sense I feel like it's a move. I feel like maybe a move is coming up for your future. Like your spirit guides are getting you ready to prepare for a move. Because maybe your union will take you somewhere else, or I feel like it's probably both things. It's probably like your career and your love life. That's probably going to maybe cause you to move, and your spirit guides are definitely behind you. Like they're the stars. They're like, yep, yes, this is the move. So any moves coming up is a really good thing. I definitely like, pay attention like to any opportunities where you might be moving, or if you do have a move, this is reassurance that this is the right move. Like you're in the right place. Everything is positive, and definitely your spirit guides want you to go. They want you to go for this move. So for your oracle cards now, we have the Squirrel Spirit, and we have Grace and Antoinette. So, for the Squirrel Spirit, it says believe in yourself. So yeah, if you have any move or anything, definitely believe in yourself. I feel like you've got it down, but remember, keep it going. Like, remember, believing in yourself is like most of the work. Once you believe in yourself, you're going to be able to manifest what you want and bring to fruition your desires and your spirit guides' desires. They're out here and they want you to believe in yourself. And then we have Grace and Antoinette. So it says, to help heal the situation, see the other person's point of view with compassion. So if you're going through any issues with a loved one, or with the person maybe you're supposed to get a union towards, maybe if you feel like if there was some tensions and stuff, or you're currently going through tensions with them, it might be a good thing to just take a step back, look at it from their perspective before you get heated in the moment. Because I know it's hard when you're in a relationship. You want to be all angry and stuff, but take a moment and analyze the situation from their point of view to get over conflicts and stuff. Because that's a really good thing to help you analyze if there's a problem or you feel like they're upset, try to look at it from their point of view, see what's going on in their life, because that's how you're going to achieve union with them. If you have to make sure you understand the other person's feelings too. That's interesting. But yeah, I definitely think your believe in your spirit definitely is telling you it's time to go for this move. And definitely if you are going through any difficulties and you really, really want this thing to work out with this person, or you want a union, you have to look at it from the other person's point of view with compassion too. Remember, compassion's really important. Definitely be compassionate about what other people are going through. It could be hard and stuff, but don't ever compromise yourself for it. Remember, you have to believe in yourself and be compassionate. So it's both things. But it's such positive cards. You're going to do great this year. You're going to be doing absolutely great this year. So I'm really happy for you. And I'm excited. You see this bright yellow thread's got bright things for you. And I'm excited. If you guys do, please let me know. I'm so curious to see where you move towards and what the future is going to bring to you. And if you do get married, let me know too. I'm excited to hear that. That's exciting if you get a union. Or you find a new spark. And if it is a new spark, remember, don't only, you have to look at it from their point of view. Because if they're maybe at first you're maybe they're not interested. They could be super busy, and with COVID and stuff, they might not be in the situation where they're fully responsive and they could be going through a lot. So definitely, you know, be compassionate about what's happening in their lives and going on right now. But yeah, so for pile number 4, that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. And if you could, it would be wonderful if you could leave a like on this video and subscribe if you want more content. Yeah, and please follow my Instagram at Tarot by Riri. And also, if you want a private reading, just DM me on Instagram. Thank you. Hi, pile number 5. If you chose the red thread, this is your reading. Red threads, I always have this like conception of red threads as like kind of the love thread, because I always they always say, oh, it's this like red string that ties you. I think I saw it in a movie or somewhere. If that has any relevance, any strings between someone you're trying to figure out, maybe your spirit guides will have answers in this reading. So your first things I'm going to pull out is your past, present, and future from your spirit guide's perspective, what they want to see you do and such. So for your past, we got the Hierophant. And then for your present, we have Justice. Oh, I love the Justice card. She's one of my favorites because Libra energy here. And then the 9 of Wands. Okay. So, interestingly enough, if you're going through some sort of a battle right now, Justice is going to prevail. 100%. Because with the 9 of Wands, what comes up is in the 7 of Wands, he's fighting the Styx. Like, he's going through this battle. And in the 9 of Wands, like, he sustains some energies, but he is overall victorious. So, I feel like, you know, if you're going through some sort of a battle right now, you will emerge victorious. There might be, you know, some things you may lose in this battle that you're going through, but you are going to overall remain victorious. So keep the fighting spirit up, you know. That's the thing. If it is about a relationship, I'd say, you know, if you guys are going through a bumpy road right now, stay strong. Don't compromise yourself, you know. Definitely don't do that. You have justice on your side. You're the one in the right. So make sure you understand that. And for the Hierophant, it seems like maybe you were more in a place where you were more meditative, more steady. So maybe your spirit guides saw that you were being more meditative and understanding things, and so they're coming out now to guide you through this battle that you're going through. If you're going through like a court case too, definitely keep with it, because you're going to prevail. You're going to win. You know, I know a lot of things are going on, especially with like the riots and stuff and social justice. Justice will prevail, you know. So let's see your oracle cards. Oh, and also one thing that's interesting is, since it's a 9 of Wands, I think of either the month of September, maybe you will win this, so just next month, or like I really think it's like more like September. You know, maybe early September, because it's still like when it's Leo season, but we'll see. And so yeah. Actually, no, Leo season ends a little early. But yeah, so then here is your oracle cards. So you have the Isabella. Yes, the timing is right for this new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectations. So yeah, I guess, like, I feel like this is more related to, like, a love thing. Like, if you're searching for love, this is the time, and you're gonna get that. I feel like this is more connected to that, because I feel so much more attention to the love aspect from the red thread. And for the Moth Spirit, it says surrender now. So, in a sense, I know you're probably thinking it's telling me to surrender. No. It's telling you that they will surrender. Like, this spirit is coming to guide you. And it's going to be, you know, your battle spirit. Because you're going to, you know, end up victorious. And this is telling you that I feel like it's coming in the energy that you will be able to make whoever's opposing you, or whatever battle you're going through. If it's like even a thing with like, oh, I'm struggling with this course and I don't think I'm going to, get a good grade. You're going to make you don't like force the professor physically. Oh my God, please don't do that. But you're going to you're going to get that good grade. You're going to make that grade come to you. Like, it's going to be like, well, okay, here's your good grade. And like, definitely keep it up, because I feel like you're in a good place, Yeah, you might get a little head wound here. Which I kind of think, make sure you watch your head. Watch what you're thinking. Watch what your thoughts are, and watch what you say. Definitely. I feel like definitely when like the head injuries come about, it's about like what you're saying, what you're thinking. So make sure your thinking is correct, and like, keep manifesting like what it is you want to achieve in this battle. Like, what is the justice you want to prevail? What is the thing you're fighting for justice for? And so make sure you think about it. Like, don't like compromise your values and such. Make sure you stay strong to your ethics and morals. And yeah, and I feel like this one really just relates to your love card. It's like, and also I kind of look at like Isabella like a little bit like she's like sensual. She's out here. She's feeling herself. So I feel like it's definitely like you're definitely in the right time for love. Like that's there, and it's like there's a good connection that will come of it. So it's a good time to search for love if you're looking for that aspect of it, of this reading from your spirit guides. They're like, go ahead, there's the dove. You can send your love out there. You're gonna get a good you're gonna get something positive that follows you back. Like, see, she's sending it out and he's coming back. So yeah. So that's your reading, pile number 4. I hope you liked it. If you did, please leave a thumbs up, and if you want more readings, subscribe. And yeah, please check out my Instagram, which is Tarot by Riri. And if you want a personal reading, just DM me on my Instagram. And that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I hope you have a great year, and that love part works out. Bye!